Devlog, because this one definitely took too long for a lot of reasons. Not it, That's beautiful. Okay, that's amazing. That's absolutely beautiful. Okay. All right, I'm pause recording because it looks like I'm gonna look it through here because the player movement is fucked again. Don't know why. It just is. Thought I fixed that already, but haven't exactly been on Godot in a while. So I guess viewport shit is gonna work. Yeah, it's was supposed to have 3 openings that interconnected to each other just through how the world was built, but seeing as how I'm the only one working on this game, that's not feasible. Also, lighting is just non-existent. Probably going to work on that next, just because lighting's kind of cool. I want like a reddish color palette here. Gonna do more with the walls. They're bland, boring. Gonna size down the benches. Don't know why that's supposed to be collision, but I guess I fucked up when importing it. Anyway, rails that are very shittily textured. Computers with placeholders. Same thing with the benches, placeholders. Probably should talk about what this area is and what I envision. Anyway, yeah, this is supposed to be like a sort of like a checkpoint. You enter in through the shitty, cramped subway, which I'm going to put a door here. Some other things right here. It's definitely lacking decoration and things to see. I want to take out a chunk at the wall, maybe a few chunks, depending on how it looks, and add a second wall behind it. Just had like a bunch of, I don't know, bullshit wires and all that. You can figure out why. That's great. Anyway, supposed to be like a designated worker section. Doesn't, as you can see, it's pretty neat. Doesn't really get much use. Shittily textured lockers. Definitely gonna change those because those don't look great. They don't look great. They don't look great. There's a... Oh, would you look at that? Oh, it's just not like loading it. I didn't texture it, so there's nothing there. You can see the collision box and cube of the gray cube, but it's supposed to be like a card reader. I completely forgot to texture that. Door that I'm pretty proud of how it came out. I'm gonna have to crunch it up a little bit. I'm gonna have to crunch up all these textures. I'm definitely gonna look out for a whatchamacallit. An art direction, yeah. But I don't know exactly what I want for the decorations. I know I kind of want like piping, like I said before, the shit behind the walls of exposed wires and all of that, piping and all that. I keep saying and all that. I need to shut the fuck up. I need a... Anyway, needed a size reference because I didn't know. I thought these stairs were a little small. Still think they're a little small. Not exactly the best crafted, as you can see from the from the textures right there. I'll fix that. I'll definitely fix that. There's another player size reference that isn't exactly accurate. You love to see it. Gonna have to change the player size to reflect that more. But yeah, trying to make it to where there's a hall down here, and halfway is the load barrier, or the load area. So that'd be pretty neat. And just so I don't have to build out more of this. I'm definitely going to have to build out more of this just to encapsulate it, but is what it is, I guess. Stairs, because that's left over. Don't mind that. Anyway, yeah, that's about it about what I want for this thing. No more so how it was like, I guess, developing it. I don't know. I forgot to mention the untextured stairs. Anyway, definitely took a while for this one. Just because concept-wise, I had no fucking clue what I wanted to do. It was very, very tricky. Because originally, it just went... I think it just went up to here, and then there was 2 diverging hallways, and it was completely flat. Like where this is was just like a wall. It's completely flat. 2 divergent hallways, and it just didn't look and feel right. And eventually it came up with the idea of like the whole like little border patrol set. Not border patrol. Okay, definitely not that, but the whole little checkpoint section in which you check in with like clerks or something, and then you go down and leave to the next area, which I have a decent idea of what I want to do with. I'm not entirely sure. But I definitely want to make a larger hub area. Just because the 2 areas that I were going to do originally, I would still want to keep the motifs. The motifs and the themes are really cool. Just going to have to develop further away to get to those areas. So I'm going to have to make a map or something. Story-wise, I already know everything. So that should make building this stuff easier. Other than that, there really just isn't much left to this, I guess. I don't know. I'll probably get Raul to edit this, and he'll be reluctant. It takes like, it's like a 10-minute video. Yeah, it's like a 10-minute video. Or I could just leave it unedited. That'd probably be pretty funny. But yeah, different format than usual. I want to keep this format I want to do more of this format just because I like it. Allows me to go back and really look at the thought process of things, of what I was doing at first and how it was going development wise. Oh yeah, haven't explained that. Yeah, this one was rough. I have a little bit. I dabbled in it. This one was rough. Was a bit of a rut for a little bit, so that definitely fucked it up and slowed it down immensely. Been working in quotations. I've only really put a good amount of work in for like the past 3 days to finish this. But it was a work in progress for like the past month or 2. So definitely shitty. Not doing that again. Gonna try and quicken things up when it comes to the building. Definitely going to take my time when it comes to concepting. I think the concepting and creating an environment that actually tells a pretty decent story is pretty dope. And, you know, obviously just requires a decent amount of time. So, anyway, that's about it then, I guess. Bye-bye.